Hi, I'm Darlene. The program that I'm currently enrolled in at Full Sail is Film Bachelor's Degree of Science. I'm going to be talking about networking and how it is very important to use, especially if you're getting into the film industry. Three professionals I've networked with were Darren Bousman, James Wan, and Elizabeth Banks. Contacting the professionals through networking was very effective because you could find them easily on social media. I told them that I am an inspired filmmaker who wants to be a director someday. The least effective thing was not having a response. He might have been working on a big production. The professional I've reached out to the most is James Wan. He graduated from Melbourne Institute of Technology, where he met his friend Lee Winnell, and came up with the idea to do a short film called Saw together. Producers from the film company Evolution liked the short film Saw, so it became a very famous movie after they produced it. This is where he first started his career on directing. He's worked on movies like Insidious, Annabelle, Lights Out, Conjuring, and many more. James Wan is always giving advice to filmmakers entering the industry. He says, "My advice to upcoming filmmakers today is to take advantage of all the incredible technology you guys have at your disposal." He also says we should put our imagination to work if we are very passionate about filmmaking. I think it is very important to network with professionals because you can develop good relationships with them and they can help you find a job in the film industry. In the future, I would like to contact professionals through their email and even their websites. This way they can see my messages and will be able to get a hold of me easily. Throughout the month, I have researched many things from disciplines, projects, phases of production, and even negative impacts on the visual arts industry. The most interesting research for me was the phases of production. I learned how long the filming process takes and everything they have to do to make the film happen. The most useful sources I used were MediaCollege.com and CreativeSkillset.org. These sources helped me gather the right information needed to find for my projects. I will continue to do some more research on the discipline that I chose, which was a director. Continual research on directing will help me get ready for when I find a job in the film industry. It will also help me be prepared so that when I direct a movie someday, I will know what I'm doing. The visual arts industry has different industries like the creative writing industry, which is when people write great stories for entertainment, novels, movies, and many more. Filmmaking industry is when people create films with a director's vision. Producers get together and find the cast and crew, and they also use the phases of production to make the film happen. The media communications industry has many companies that are involved in publishing, TV, advertising, and many more. These industries rely on each other by doing things separately. Creative writing industry makes sure that the stories get done. The filmmaking industry makes sure that the stories are done through video, and the media communication industry brands things to show people what's happening. I can use other industries to help further my personal brand by networking and communicating with professionals. This will help me get involved and noticed so that people can see my work. Thank you for listening and watching to my presentation.